Hey guys, welcome to another video from KJOS, and there's only one question that matters right now. Is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus worth buying in 2020? Now the S20 came out last year with the S20 series containing the normal S20 size, the S20 Plus and the S20 Ultra. And it looks like this year is the year for over the top and overkill specs, and with that there's going to be a lot of money that's going to go into these phones. Now the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus came out last year, and that means with these new releases there's going to be a discount on the old phones, right? So in this video I'm going to be reviewing the S10 Plus. I'm just going to find out, is it worth buying in 2020? Is it worth your time? Well, let's find out. Quick one before we even continue. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button below and smash the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so this will help me go a long way. I appreciate you guys for doing that. The Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is a 6.4-inch phone that has an 88% screen-to-body ratio. Isn't it weird how phones keep getting bigger and bigger and we just normalize it? I remember a time where 5.5 inches was considered to be huge, but I mean, see where we are now. Nonetheless, Samsungs are still kings of displays, as the S10 Plus has a resolution of 1440 by 3040 pixels. It also looks really heavy, but not so much. Fun fact though, it actually weighs less than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. With that tall display, it's probably the world's most slippery phone, so you might want to get a case on it and tempered glass for its protection. Now the display makes reaching the top end a bit stressful, but the new Samsung UI has come to my rescue more times than I can count, but more on that later. The power button is on the right side and the volume and the Bixby button are on the left side. Now I wish more phone companies would put all buttons on one side of the phone, but I guess we all can have it all. What we can have though is the fact that the Bixby button has been remapped to anything you want except voice assistance. So you can use it to create shortcuts to your camera and other apps like Spotify, Nike Run app and so many others, but you cannot put Google Assistant on it. Now like I said at the beginning of this video, 2020 seems like it's going to be the year for over-the-kill specs. Now, if you look at it, the Samsung Galaxy can probably still hold its own in 2020. Granted, most phone manufacturing companies haven't released any phone yet, but let's look at the specs for the S10 Plus. It has Snapdragon 855, 8 gig to 12 gigs of RAM, 128 gig to 1 terabyte of internal storage. Now, these are still killer specs, and if you're wondering if the phone gets slow or buggy, it really doesn't. It holds its own as if you just got it on the first day, so you have nothing to worry about in that department. Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has a 4,100 mAh battery. So you're wondering how the performance is? Well, it's really great. I get up to 6 to 8 hours of screen on time on an average day with super brightness, playing games like Injustice 2, using Google Maps, play music on Spotify. It literally will last you the whole day, and if by any chance it doesn't, or you're not close to a power outlet, it has different saving modes that can boost your battery life. It also comes with a 15-watt charger, which isn't too great by the standards of today, but it will do the job in an hour plus. The most underrated feature has to be reverse wireless charging. Now, a lot of reviewers call it a gimmick, but I really don't see it that way, so hear me out. I was at an event with a friend last week. It was super late. He needed to order his Uber, but his battery was dead. All he had to do was put his phone on this phone, and this emitted 4.5 watts to his phone. Now that was enough for the phone to come on and for him to order his Uber and get home safe. Now this is great for people that are in a jam or in a sticky situation and someone or a friend happened to have an S10 or an S10 Plus around them. You can also charge wireless AirPods and earbuds on this if you want to. Like every other phone that came out in 2019 and 2020, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus is no exception to the triple camera setup. It has a 12 megapixel wide-angle lens, a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens. Now the wide-angle and the telephoto are still the same lenses from the Samsung Galaxy S9, while the ultra-wide was a new feature in 2019. In direct sunlight, the pictures are sharp, vibrant, and very much overexposed. The ultra-wide is there to take dynamic and fun shots when needed. Now the front-facing camera is more or less the same thing. It has a wide-angle lens and a second cutout for depth sensor. Like I said, in direct sunlight, the pictures will come out great, but it has trouble in low light. Even with night mode, it doesn't still compare to the Pixel or the iPhone. But for video, it shoots at 4K at 60 frames per second, which is pretty sweet. Overall, I'll put the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus in third place in the camera department behind the Pixel and the iPhone. Samsung's One UI has really improved from the first time it came out. It's cleaner, it's faster, and it's more likable. You can customize it to a way that feels right to you. You have full gesture navigations like what the Pixel has, or you can stick to the standard buttons that the Samsung phone came with. The icons are bigger and the menus are brought down to help you with the display size. It has a one-handed mode to help you when you're unable to use both of your hands when operating the phone. But there's always a big but when it comes to the Samsung One UI. I've tried to like it, I've tried to use it in my everyday life, but it doesn't seem like it's for me. Now, all I have to do all the time I get a Samsung phone is just download Lova Launcher and just customize it to my taste. Maybe I'm just used to the Pixel software, I'm not really sure, but for now, Samsung UI doesn't do it for me. In conclusion, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus ticks all the boxes of a great smartphone. It has a great build quality, the performance is awesome, decent camera, the display is nice, and the battery life is still second to none. But is it worth getting in 2020? Well, the S20 just came out and it's still really expensive. And like I said in the beginning of this video, the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus will be at a discounted price. You can obviously check that on Amazon, or you can check the Samsung website if they still have it there. You can't really go wrong with getting this at this period in time. So that's my take on the S10 Plus as my daily driver for the last couple days. Would you get this phone, or would you get the S20 series that has the S20, the S20 Plus, or the S20 Ultra? Comment below and let me know, and if you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers and I want to do that as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one where we talk all things tech.